Just a quick update on the Ionna project. There's been several new sites announced by Ionna and also several sites spotted under construction on PlugShare. Let's go ahead and get into the update. This information that I compiled for what their charging stations will include is all from official sources. This is nothing hearsay or speculation. This is all quotes directly from Ionna concerning what their charging stations will include. And a couple of things to call out here: 400 kilowatts, obviously, the ways to pay, Wi-Fi available at each one of the locations. So instead of being stuck in the back of a parking lot somewhere, we're going to be somewhere where there's a facility and Wi-Fi provided, coffee services, and access to restrooms, indoor driver's lounge, hardwired connectivity with cellular backup for the chargers. There have been circumstances where chargers, which typically use SIM cards for connectivity, had been knocked off cellular networks as a result of either network interruptions or weather events, things like that. So they have redundancy in place with both hardwire and cell. CCS and NACS at every location is something that's specifically called out. Split power sharing on each one of the chargers, so each charger can put out up to 200 kilowatts if both are in use at the same time. And canopies are also called out. We'll see here what some of those pictures look like. These are pictures of the actual chargers that were provided through official channels. Typically what Ionna is using is their LinkedIn profile. At Apex, North Carolina, I did a construction site video, which I'll link down below in the description, and a local viewer has been providing me updated photos. Let me just go through some of those really quickly. We do have concrete poured for foundations for the transformer and also for the pedestals. Let's go ahead and go through some of these other ones. Here's more views of that. You can see there's 5 pedestals for a total of 10 stalls. And inside work is commencing as well. You can see they're starting to do the framing for the drywall, and they've got insulation going on here. There was a big hole in the floor over here that looks to be filled in now. And this picture is kind of good to see because back over here there used to be a storage shed which apparently had a pass-through area. You can see a metal plate holding up the bricks, but after they took that down, there's now a big gaping hole in the back of the Apex rechargery that they're going to have to re-brick in and make it look back to the original state. Houston has also been spotted under construction. There's not a lot of updated photos, but we do have this one here showing that construction has commenced. It's probably at a similar state of progression as the Apex rechargery. And one thing to note, the Houston one is a little bit smaller. It only has 8 charging bays instead of 10. And if you look at the plot of land, it's a pretty tight fit, so that kind of makes sense. Scranton, Pennsylvania was announced, and it was found to be at a Sheetz north of Scranton. You can see where Interstate 84 and 81 kind of come together on the north end of town. And this number here, 18508, is actually the zip code of Scranton. And I guess they're known as the Electric City. I didn't know that to be the case, but apparently it is. Here's another Sheetz. This one is in Springfield, Ohio. I'll link the PlugShare locations down below in the description as well. And you can see the actual chargers are in place. In fact, this actually looks finished. There's not much left to do. And right here you can see NACS handles. And in the PlugShare photos, you can see the other 3 dispensers have CCS handles. So it's 4 NACS and 6 CCS stalls. I think that might need to repaint the lines. Well, maybe not. No, there's one here, one here. This one is, I guess, an extra space. I'm not quite sure, unless they're going to come by after the fact and repaint the lines or something. If you want to see where this is, in between Dayton, Ohio and Columbus, Ohio is Springfield, right along Interstate, what is that? Interstate 70. Another one, and I have a hard time pronouncing the name of this town, I think it's Willoughby, Ohio. Again, the chargers are in the ground. You can see 5 of them. Similarly, there are 4 J3400 or NACS and 6 CCS1. Here's the map. It's northeast of Cleveland on Interstate 90. and is immediately off the interstate. They announced this one in a press release, and it was found shortly thereafter. Additional known sites: Plano, Texas. These are all known through permits being spotted. Dallas, Texas. There's 2 of them in Dallas. Corsicana, Texas, and it might be at a pilot franchise location. I would have to guess that to be the case. Reynoldsburg, Ohio is at a former compressed natural gas station that has been closed. Tempe, Arizona is at a location directly off a major route at what looks to be a former gas station, but is now currently being used as a used car lot. So I'm guessing they own the property now, and they're going to be in the process of going to retrofitting it as a rechargery. That's all the information we have now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching.